my god, not the stranger beside me.
Oh yeah! That's it. It's like a fun little, like a little I Spy.
Love.
That one's mine. Okay. Is this a good?
Yeah.
This is a good.
Yeah.
I don't want to repeat of last time where I was like.
All right.
Okay,
So, hello and welcome back to the neighborhood, hosted by me, your friend, and I almost said your friend and hopefully neighbor. Your neighbor and hopefully friend, me, Maya.
Yeah.
We have a familiar face in the neighborhood.
Hi.
We are back in my lovely neighbor's house. My sister Amanda is back.
Thank you for having me again.
But of course, the neighborhood misses you.
I miss the neighborhood.
Well, yes, the bright lights of the neighborhood. Yes, the people cheering.
Yes, talking all the chisme.
We sit on our porch with our iced tea. Yes.
Our iced tea and our bullshit.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yes. Yes, our iced tea and our bullshit. How have you been?
I'm good. How are you? How have you been?
Oh, I've been lovely. Thank you
Right.
for asking.
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
yes.
The state of the world could be better, but you know, one
Yeah.
thing at a time, one day at a
Yeah.
time.
Oh man, it is rough. January always feels like the longest month, but yeah, this has been the longest year ever.
Absolutely. You know, in the eons ago, in the ye old times, the new year didn't actually start till springtime. And I want to go back to that.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that makes so much more sense.
Makes so much more sense. Like spring, renewal, brand new year. That makes it like March 21st, which is, oh my gosh, why can't I remember the term for it? The solstice.
Yeah.
That's like supposed to be the first day of the full new year. And every year I'm like, you know, I remember that. And I think to myself, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. The new year starts in March.
Yeah.
With springtime.
Speaking of spring and raw into it.
Yeah. What's today's topic?
Yes, I am actually very excited because I was hoping that the Oscars list would drop before I got here so we could talk about it on the pod, and sure enough, it did. Yeah, you know, I feel like 2025 was a good year for movies.
Oh, it was a fabulous year for movies. It felt like a feast after famine.
Oh, girl, because
and mama, I ate.
Yeah, child. Yeah, because you know what? Like 2023 was one of the best years for movies that we have seen because that was Barbieheimer. That was the last Spider-Man across the universe, the Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh, what? I think Five Nights at Freddy's came out that year. The first one.
I didn't see that one. But like Barbie was, I remember Barbie.
Yes, yeah.
Barbie being big was so refreshing because before that it had been such a drought.
Whatever you want it to be.
And movies became fun again. It hadn't been fun in a while.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And I mean like getting excited for a movie that wasn't Marvel.
Right, exactly. That's what we were going through. And you know, 2023 was like our first year kind of back from the pandemic, and you know, things were opening up again. Things were opening up in 2022, and it seemed like 2023 was like going to be a really great kind of rebirth year. And then the writer strikes happened.
I'm trying to figure out, when was the Godzilla Kong one? Was that?
Oh
no, that was 2024. Okay, that was my only, like, I remember that was good. That was 2024. But like, continue. Then the writer strike happened.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, was that 2024 was a massive drought. Like 2024, like there was nothing that
just
really
Godzilla.
came out.
That was it.
Yeah, just Godzilla.
And I feel like I was one of the only people excited for it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like I heard like nobody was saying anything.
And I was shocked.
Anybody.
Yeah, I was shocked that you were excited about it.
Everybody, you know what? That giant radioactive lizard isn't real. And that giant monkey, and yes, if there are any zoologists in our neighborhood this week, I know that it's an ape. I know that it's not a monkey, but it's funnier to say giant monkey.
Yes.
So the giant radioactive lizard and the ginormous monkey were not real, but they felt real. It felt real. Okay? I
Yeah.
was genuinely upset when things happened to those non-existent 3D rendered creatures.
Hey,
It got me.
it happens.
And that shit was lit. I was screaming, I was hooting, I was hollering. I saw it twice.
Right. Yeah, yes, you did.
I did
You
see
did
it
see it
twice.
twice.
I
You
paid.
did.
Not matinee. I paid, and I
Yeah,
had a
girl.
good time.
Period.
Great time.
As you should.
But like that was it. It was just Godzilla, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the minority for that one. But you know, because I respect that the director.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember if it was Godzilla Kong or the one before that, because he did the last two, I believe. The first one he did, which was in Godzilla versus Kong, when they were fighting, which I thought I was so hyped for when I went into the theater, and then I saw it, and then I saw that radioactive lizard punching the shit out of that monkey, and I was like, please stop beating the monkey. He's a monkey. But you know what? The point is, I really like Godzilla, and the director. That was the shortest of the Godzilla movies, because the first one that came out in like 2015, 2016, 2 hours long and boring as hell. Boring as fudge, man. And then this director was like, okay, it's gonna be a tight 90 minutes. And they said, director, because I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. You know what? Could you put like his name above me?
Yeah, yes.
Like an editing.
Don't worry, I will
edit it. His name is that. Sorry, mad respect. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you wanting to give him a proper shout out.
Yeah, I should have done some research and checked his name again.
Oh, girl.
But he said if I made it longer, then I'd have to put more scenes with the humans, and nobody came here to see scenes with the humans.
Yes.
And you know what? He delivered. All those human scenes, tight. Very, very like small segments, and then we went right back into the 3D animated people.
Boom.
So let's bring it back to this. The Academy Awards are they are what they are.
They are what they are. But truly, I haven't had a chance to look at the list at all.
Oh yes, I saw the list a couple days ago.
Okay. All right, perfect.
So I have been spoiled, but I haven't mentioned anything to you.
Yes. Yeah, we haven't talked about it yet. So I am excited to go in and see what's going on. Because and I feel like this was the first year that anyone has paid attention to the People's Choice Awards.
For a very long time. It feels like for a very long time. I remember Barbie, people were paying attention.
Really?
I remember Barbie and Oppenheimer, people were paying attention. Because I don't remember Barbie ever winning anything.
No.
I didn't win anything.
No.
Best movie of the year, and it
of course
didn't win anything.
Of course.
I forgot how much Oppenheimer, how many they won, if they won. By the way, every time I do say Oppenheimer, it takes everything within me not to say John Jacob.
Jingleheimer Smith! Yes! No, me too! For the past 2 years. Going on 3.
Jacob, Jingleheimer, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, the People's Choice Awards. I have never, ever once paid attention to it, really. For me, it's always just been Golden Globes, Oscars, Emmys, Tonys, whatever.
Oh, Tonys.
Yeah.
Tonys. Yeah. I honestly, the Oscars is the only one that I've ever really paid attention to.
All right. Well, I am looking at the HollywoodReporter.com. And so we're just going to go in order. So, all right. They're starting off very strong with Best Picture. And we have Begonia.
I didn't see.
F1. I haven't seen Begonia either. F1.
I didn't see that.
No. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners,
hell yeah,
and Train Dreams. Yeah, these were all really big ones at the Golden Globes. I did watch the Golden Globes this year. Marty Supreme was kind of that sneak up movie. It just snuck up on everyone.
Just like a white man.
Literally.
Just like a white man. Where did you come from?
It released on Christmas.
Yeah. That's a really quick turnaround.
I don't know. I just feel like that's just super unfair for all of the amazing movies that came out in that year. And I mean, I get it. Like it's fair game. It's Hollywood. It's movies. However, I don't know. It just feels wrong to me. Like you had Sinners, which completely dominated the entire year. You have all these, and we're definitely going to get into Sinners. You have all these incredible movies that came out this year, and then
Marty Supreme.
on fucking Christmas. And the thing is,
I got better things to do that day.
Girl,
It's freaking gonna go to the movies to see that.
like, and then also I honestly,
It's a Wonderful Life was streaming. Like a lot of movie theaters were showing that. That's what I saw on Christmas. Like I saw it on Christmas Eve actually.
Yeah.
That's what I would rather go see on Christmas Day than Marty Supreme.
Right.
Even if I wasn't Christian, even if I wasn't celebrating Christmas, like secular people celebrate Christmas too.
Yeah.
But even like, no, we're not going to go see Marty Supreme. Like there's other stuff to do.
Right. I do feel like Marty Supreme definitely capitalized one on Timothy Chalamet, and also that the director he did Uncut Gems. Right. It kind of feels like you say this a lot, like phoning it in.
He's phoning it in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have no doubt that it is a fantastic movie. Actually, no, I do have some doubts.
We should put a disclaimer. We have not seen it.
Yeah, we have not seen Marty Supreme yet. I have no doubt that it is a great movie.
Like all the technical standpoints. Like if there was a rubric.
Right.
If there was a rubric for making a good movie, it would like hit all of it. But I didn't want to see it.
Well, I mean, you know, here's the thing is that you have something like Sinners that came, and I know that we are very biased towards Sinners. However, Sinners pulled all the stops. They pulled all the stops. Everything about it was perfect. Like cinematography wise, music wise, in which we're definitely gonna get into that once we get into the soundtrack category. The story,
casting,
yes, all the actors,
all of it. That rubric, same rubric, just tens across the board.
Yeah, 100%.
Breaks the rubric.
Yeah, no, there was so much involved in Sinners that, you know, something like Marty Supreme just feels like it can't compete.
You can't compete where you don't compare.
Child, no, seriously.
It's okay. From what I understand, it is about a guy, I think in the 60s.
I think it is 60s, and he's like a ping pong star.
Ping pong. Okay.
Right. And he's an asshole.
And
that's
he's an asshole.
These fucking artsy people love an asshole, main character so much.
Because they see themselves reflected in it. I don't like assholes. I don't. I typically don't surround myself by assholes.
Girl.
Wait,
I looked up Marty Supreme. And one of the like suggested Google things is, what the heck is Marty Supreme? I love how Google's cursing at me.
Right. What
the heck is Marty Supreme? Oh, it's in the 50s.
Oh, it's in the 50s. It's about the 1950s. Oh, so just a regular man in the 50s. Yeah. I don't typically surround myself with assholes. I don't like them. I don't like looking at them. Unless they're like catty, cunty, witty assholes, then they can be fun to watch. But I don't think that's what this is.
No.
I don't want to watch a mediocre white man fail at things.
We're done with that. We're done with that.
Maybe he was a wizard. I don't know.
Marty the Supreme! I would actually enjoy it if it was.
I would enjoy it so much more if he was a wizard.
And I feel like Timothy Chalamet would have loved to do that.
Timothy Chalamet ding dong.
No,
I sometimes have problems pronouncing his last name.
Begonia is...
that's a weird one.
Yeah, that's the weird one.
I did not expect that to be nominated, honestly, because from the trailers that I saw, I was like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, really interesting. I feel like the Academy really likes this director, Yorgos Lanthimos.
Ooh.
He did the other one with Emma Stone, the one where she's a kind of Frankenstein-y character.
Poor Things,
which I do want to watch.
I did not. I have no interest in watching that. You're on your own with that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am not a fan of Born Pretty Yesterday or whatever that trope is, where you have this beautiful woman who's basically like an infant.
Yeah.
And then they do things to her.
It's about her finding. That's the whole point, though. Yeah, is her finding her autonomy, though.
I know, and they have sex with her. I think like almost immediately. Spoilers, but like, I hate that so much.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, take something as Frankenstein. I didn't see Frankenstein, the Guillermo del Toro one. Did they have sex with that thing?
No.
Yeah. Okay, when it's a guy, they don't have sex with him.
Well, okay, yep. Hey, fair enough.
And that's my issue with Poor Things. It's like I was watching the trailer and I was like, I wonder how fast are they gonna sexualize her? And then I got my answer and I was like, I don't want to watch this. But that's me.
Fair enough. Fair
Again,
enough.
these things are subjective. I should probably watch it before I judge it, but I just didn't want to see that.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, the Academy liked it.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. And so Yorgos is very popular now because of that movie, and he brought Emma back on to do Begonia, which I was told that the trailer shows you like the first like half hour.
Yeah.
And the rest you have like it is just you have no idea
what's
coming
going
next.
on. Yeah.
So I am very curious about that one. I do want to watch it and see for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But
my husband would love to see. He loves weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's gotta like, come on, to be cool. And I'm like,
F1 is another race car movie.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, vroom vroom car, pretty car.
Pretty car. I wonder if the car's gonna make a left.
And when it crashed, it made big explosion sounds. Now, Hamnet, I've heard so much about. Have you?
I have heard quite a bit. I did want to see that one.
Yes, I do want to watch.
That's the only one so far that we've talked about that I'm like, oh no, I did want to see that one.
Yes,
I did want to see that. I was genuinely upset when. You know what? This is also relevant. This is relevant to this. Part of the reason that I haven't seen so many of these movies is because by the time I'm able to go to the theater to see them, they're gone.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I wanted to see Hamnet, and I am so for the viewers out there. Even though we are Bronx girlies, I do not live in the Bronx anymore. I live in upstate New York, so I only have access to your average movie theater.
Yes.
So. I can go into Manhattan to see the cool shit, which I do. I do go do that. But on average, I have my local cinema. So they showed it for like 2 weeks, which I think is the legal requirement for most of their contracts. Is
interesting?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, which I'm sure somebody will fact check this, and then it's up to the theater to decide if they want to keep it or pull it. That's why Gem and the Holograms is an atrocious remake that came out fairly recently.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the fastest pulls in history. They pulled it after 2 weeks, like on the dot. But Hamnet was not available at my local place. And I'm sure if you live in another area that's not like New York City, that's not Manhattan or Chicago or something like a mega city with a happening independent art scene or whatever, you're probably feeling the same way. Where it's like you have to rely on your local cinemaplex. Then it's only like 2 weeks and then they're gone.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that one's gone. Hamlet's gone. So let me go into this. I had to go into the city to go see it. So then I was like, okay, I'll go into the city at like IFC Center or Film Forum or whatever. And then it was gone.
Yeah.
It was gone. Accessibility is an issue here.
Yes.
If you don't have that streaming service.
Yeah.
If you don't have, once they go on streaming, but if you don't have that streaming service, then okay, you're asked out.
Yeah, and that's what makes the Oscars so elitist now.
Yes, truly.
That's what makes people not like the Oscars now, because it's like no one knows what these movies are, like what they are.
You don't even let them have it. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
And you back in my day. Back in my day. You want to go out Friday, Saturday, doesn't matter. Hey, let's just go to the movies and just see what's playing. Right. People used to do that. And there was always an action. There was always a children's movie, a drama, a romance. We did not check the trailers beforehand. We didn't have the internet, so we couldn't just pull them up. It was whatever you saw on TV.
Yeah.
And we would just go in and watch a movie. Because there was always something playing. But now you go in and technically, I guess you can still do that. But it feels like it's the same 3 movies playing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So, like,
for
the variety is gone, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You know, a lot of what is in the movie theaters is things that are popular, like the Marvel movies that just keep getting shat out.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're not getting the Hamnets. No. You're getting the Marvel Avengers Doom farts and battling the soldiers of yesterday's tomorrow.
Yes, that one.
We are going to get sued by Disney after this, by the way.
Because how did they predict our latest project?
We pulled a Shrek 5 on them.
We pulled a Shrek 5. Oh, Wuthering Heights is coming. I don't want to see that. Never mind. Something like that, but not that.
Oh, Wuthering Heights. Have you been seeing
Tangent.
people breaking down
Yes.
the trailer
Yes.
and the other press photos coming out?
Yes.
Oh my god, how funny. This movie is going to be so funny. I have
Yes.
no idea what to expect.
So tangent. I love Jane Eyre. I'm a Charlotte Bronte girl. I want to make sure. Let me not embarrass myself. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Charlotte Bronte wrote Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre. And I don't like Wuthering Heights. I read the book. I did not like it. I did not like it here or there. I did not like it anywhere.
Right.
So when I heard that there was a new movie coming out, I was like, all right, I still don't like it.
Yeah.
I still don't like. I didn't like the
Yeah.
characters. I didn't like anything, and I don't think you're supposed to. That's like the point.
No, but what's really, really killing me are the costumes.
I know. I'm like I feel like a trap. Sorry,
no,
continue.
no, for real. The
like a trap.
costumes, they're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
They're incredible.
Fantastical.
So beautiful. Not period
Not
accurate
period accurate
in
at
the
all.
actual freaking slightest.
No.
Did you see the thing with the giant
I
strawberries?
did see the thing with the giant strawberries. There's so many theories about like what this actually is and why it's in quotations.
Yes.
It's quotations Wuthering Heights. We're just speculating here.
Yes.
We have no actual like.
Yeah.
This is, I think, and part of this conversation because I haven't seen a majority of these films and you haven't seen a majority of these films, so it's kind of like I feel like we're like the average viewer who like most people are going into the Oscars like I don't know what that is.
Right.
I don't know. Why should I care?
Yeah. But you're not alone.
Right. You are not alone. As you were saying though, like everything that's being revealed, I feel like it's a trip. It's a trick. Like you're trying to bait and switch me into watching this movie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's not working because I still don't want to watch this movie. I still don't like Heathcliff.
Yeah.
I still don't like Kathy. She's a fucking bitch.
I have not read Wuthering Heights. I did not have a desire to watch this movie. However, they're getting me with the campiness. I think they didn't get the reaction that they wanted from the trailer because the trailer took itself very seriously. And I think everyone was like, what the hell is even this? That now they're leaning towards the camp.
Like Megan. Remember the robot lady?
Yes!
That robot girl movie?
Yes! And then they ruined it with the sequel.
They went too camp.
Yeah,
they went too hard.
camp. No. Then they started seeing themselves actually as a joke. And it's just, the second movie is hilarious. But it does not have the same quality as the first one.
I wanted to see Megan 2.0 more than I wanted to see Marty Supreme.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Because it was interesting.
Right. But it is also, and this is also kind of the problem as well, is that it's already based on an existing IP and,
sequel.
And this is, the big issue in Hollywood is relying on old IPs and
recognition.
Yeah. And not so much original ideas. Like people are too afraid to trust a new idea, which is why Sinners was such a big deal. And I suppose Marty Supreme as well. Yeah.
Actually, everything on this Best Pictures list is Begonia. That's a weird premise. I believe the premise is these guys believe that their boss is an alien that's going to like invade Earth or take over or something like that. That's a weird ass that's an original premise.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme is a mediocre white man doing ping pong, which I already saw in Forrest Gump, but like I liked it better when Forrest Gump did it. He wasn't an asshole. And you remember that segment from Forrest Gump, but just make that a movie and a different person.
You know what? Gag. You gagged because seriously, I forgot that he was a freaking ping pong star. Everything. That man did everything.
He did everything without being an asshole.
Yes. I'm very excited. And I knew that Frankenstein was going to get nominated. I am very excited about Frankenstein and Sinners being in the same category.
Hurrah!
But Frankenstein, I am very excited about. Yeah, I know you haven't watched it and you don't really want to, but
I should want to. It's Guillermo del Toro, and it's one of my favorite novels of all time. I love Frankenstein. I hate Wuthering Heights. I love Frankenstein.
Yeah. No, I get the fear of not that you don't trust him, but it's or you don't trust him. Yeah.
No, there's something that happens to certain directors when they get exactly what they want.
Exactly.
And it doesn't turn out how it should. There's such a thing as kill your darlings, where it's like, oh, I love your author or creator, and you're like, I love this scene. This scene's amazing, and somebody has to tell you like the scene that adds nothing to this.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of it, and you have to kill your darlings. And the problem when it's your dream project is, and you're the director, and you have all this money and all this stuff, is like, who's gonna tell you to kill it? Nobody.
Yeah.
So I've also been hurt before with Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, exactly. No, yeah, it's
which
a trauma
came out.
response.
It's a trauma response
Yes.
more than anything. And even though Guillermo's never done that to me, I just scared.
I know.
I'm scared to love again.
I'm scared to look. Completely understand. Watchers of the neighborhood will they know how deep my love for that Frankenstein movie goes. So yeah. I am very excited because there are so many really amazing original ideas here nominated for Best Picture that it feels like it's a good competition. It feels like you have people that really, you have titles that really, really deserve it, like Sinners and Frankenstein and probably even Begonia. And then you have like the villainous character, which I feel is Marty Supreme. He's like the villain that's like there, like really smug, thinking that he's gonna win the Oscar.
He's a man. White man.
Yes, exactly. What I am seriously hoping for, because like the Golden Globes like really freaking scared me. I am really hoping for a Moonlight moment where it's like you think that it's gonna go to Begonia or you think it's gonna go to Marty Supreme, but really Sinners is going to sweep. And boy, yeah, we have to get into
and
these
there comes
other
Sinners with the metal chair, the folding chair, with the steel chair, with the steel chair. And here comes Sinners with the steel chair. Oh,
Boom!
I sincerely hope that. That's what I want. I really hope we don't have another The Color Purple moment. I'm talking about the 1985 The Color Purple.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I'm just for the audience though. Like,
okay.
Because the Color Purple musical came out last year.
Yeah.
No, the 1985 Color Purple nominee for Best Picture, Best Actress in a Leading Role for Whoopi Goldberg, Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Margaret Avery. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nominations and no wins. That's what's terrifying. That's what scares me. Like, I don't want that to be Sinners. I want Sinners to sweep. I want Sinners to sweep so bad.
100%.
Because, like, I don't even know who won Best Picture for 1986's Oscar, but I know I've seen the shit out of The Color Purple. It's always what's interesting. Just because you won the Best Picture doesn't mean you were the Best Picture.
Exactly. And that goes into what we were saying before about how so many people don't really care about the Oscars, is that they're nominating all these movies and these movies are winning Oscars, but not a single soul has seen them, nor did they really care. You know, like you can have a Anora. That's what won last year.
That's what it was, annoying. I remember that. Everybody was going for the substance with Demi Moore, and it was Anora.
Girl, Anora.
Yes.
Talk about a sleeper that just like completely. Yeah. It just snuck up.
Yeah.
It snuck up on everyone and swept the freaking Oscars. No one, not a single soul was expecting that.
No. And I don't remember hearing anybody talk about it before or after.
Yeah. I mean,
for those of you on Spotify who's listening, I am sitting in a reclining armchair, and while Maya was talking, I was slowly reclining.
Thank you for describing that for my auditory audience.
You're welcome.
Love. You know what was a movie that did really well at the Golden Globes that also people have not seen, I'm very sure, or a majority of people haven't, is One Battle After Another.
Oh, actually, no, that has been all over my personal algorithm. That movie has been all over my personal algorithm. I have been seeing people, of course, on Instagram and online spaces talk about it. My YouTube spaces, people have been talking about it. To me, that one came out of freaking nowhere.
Yes!
Because, like, yes! I was like, I saw the trailers every movie that I went to see this year in the theaters,
Yeah.
including Sinners, had the trailer for One Battle After Another. And I don't know, maybe it's just
Really?
yes.
I did not see a trailer for this movie at all.
Really? Okay, because that movie, it got to that point where I think that was the most watched trailer this year that I saw against my will. I did
That's
not.
crazy.
It's not like I was clicking on it on YouTube to rewatch it over and over again. No, 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 no. It was forced upon me every time I went to the theaters this year. One battle after another. And so I
Wow.
must have seen it like 4 or 5 times, 5, 6 times. I don't know, 4 to 6 times. And every single time I saw it, I thought, I still don't want to watch this.
All this to say, I don't want to watch
I
this.
don't want to watch it. But I think that's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I know this because it was just forced upon, and I still didn't know what it was about. Like I know, like Revolution.
Yeah, I just now looked it up.
Yeah.
And so it is Bob is a washed up revolutionary who lives in a state of stoned paranoia, surviving off grid with his spirited and self reliant daughter Willa. When his evil nemesis resurfaces and Willa goes missing, the former radical scrambles to find her as both father and daughter battle the consequences of their past.
See, that sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting.
But also, I feel like I've seen that
Oh,
before.
yes, exactly.
Commando. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Didn't he have to rescue his daughter?
I don't know that movie.
Get to the chopper. You know what? I don't think I've actually seen it. That's a trope. I say that daddy's going to save me. True lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's been apparent in my conversation. As a person, I don't know him personally, and the things that I've heard, I don't know. Tropes are not a bad thing. Just because I've seen dad saves daughter before doesn't mean that it's a bad trope. Or doesn't mean that this was a bad version of it. Just to be clear to the audiences, it's just I don't want to see it, and I don't want to see it. Like I don't want to see it in this instance. There's nothing about this that seems like okay, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Let me just clarify. We're talking about One Battle After Another, and I can think of like 5 other movies I'd rather see than that one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Every time it popped, the trailer popped up, and I was forced to see it. I was like, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
So
yeah. like Taken and doesn't
Taken!
That's like the number one.
Oh my god! Why did I go to True Lies before I went to Taken?
I was waiting for you to bring up Taken actually, because I was like, well,
he literally says you have my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
I thought you were like intentionally going for more deep cuts. I thought that you were gonna bring up Taken, so I was like, let me just go ahead. And
I was thinking about Commando. I think he saves his daughter. That's how we feel about One Battle After Another. Imagine we watch it and then the next time we're like, oh my god, guys, it was so freaking cool.
Yeah, no, I know.
It probably is. Everybody's gushing. I've heard so many people gushing about all these film bros have been gushing about it.
Yeah, I don't take film bros seriously. I
don't trust them.
I do not trust straight men with a lot of opinions.
I don't, on average, right? Nor should you. Nor should you.
This sounds so mean, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like gay. Yes, misandrist. Yeah. It feels like the only people that truly have taste are women and gay men. And I mean, like, women and gay men are the ones that push the culture forward, that push popular culture forward. And
women of color.
Yes, specifically women of color and gay men, for sure. All right, we have Best Director, which this one is a lot less heavy than Best Picture. So we have Hamnet with Chloe Zhao, Marty Supreme with Josh Safdie, One Battle After Another with Paul Thomas Anderson, Sentimental Value with Joachim Trier, and Sinners with Ryan Coogler. I really hope that this is Ryan Coogler's year.
I hope he sweeps. I really, really hope he sweeps. I wasn't around, just for the clarification, but I wasn't around for the 1986 Oscars when Color Purple didn't win anything. But it's kind of like the Library of Alexandria, where it was just like, even though that happened eons before my time, it's still like, damn, that sucks.
I really hope that Ryan Coogler sweeps, even though, oh man, who won this in the Golden Globes? You know what? Let's have a little let's have a little Golden Globes comparison moment. So best motion picture that won at the Golden Globes was Hamnet, which hey there. I feel like I wouldn't be upset if Hamnet won because you know what? I do feel like that was kind of an original story. Like
It's a
it's based
story.
on a book,
It's
I
based off of
believe.
Hamlet. It's
It's
like but it's. I'm sorry. Isn't it supposed to be like the true story behind Hamlet?
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, William Shakespeare and his wife Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
Yes, yes. They had a bunch of kids, and one of their children passed away from whatever
Plague.
was fucking going around at
Plague.
the time. That was it for poor Hamnet, which was his name.
Oh,
yes, Hamnet Shakespeare. He passed away very young at like 5 or 7 years old.
Terrible.
And so I think it was when Shakespeare was writing Hamlet, and yeah, so he like based the story and name after his own son, and it's about the mother's Anne Hathaway's grief. And William Shakespeare yeah, like releasing Hamlet to the masses at the Globe Theater and everything.
Okay, I didn't know any of that.
Really?
No. I thought it was just like the inspiration for Hamlet.
Yeah, so and that's what a lot of people yeah, that's how a lot of people describe it. That's what people say, and it can't be further from the truth. I mean, like, yes, it's like kind of the story behind Hamlet, but it's like it's not the story behind Hamlet, the play itself. It's a story behind William Shakespeare writing Hamlet. Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah. Thank you for that.
No, of course, of course. And I believe it's based on a book. However, you know, there's not much like historical evidence because it's not like they kind of like wrote down their like thoughts and everything as it was happening. I think the book, right? I think the book is kind of speculation. It kind of gives me Hamilton vibes.
But not Hamlet 2.
Hamlet.
Another recommendation, Hamlet 2, the sequel to Hamlet. That's amazing. And Maya still hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it. You want to go ahead and describe Hamlet 2?
How does one describe Hamlet 2? Hamlet 2 is a movie about with Eric Idle, who stars as this high school drama teacher who single-handedly writes all the scripts for their upcoming performances, which are typically adaptations of famous Hollywood movies like Erin Brockovich, the musical for high schoolers. And so he's trying to figure out his next big hit, and that's when he comes upon, he's inspired to do Hamlet 2, the sequel to Hamlet. You know, the show where everybody dies, the play where everybody dies.
Right.
It includes such notable characters as Jesus, Albert Einstein, and I'm trying to remember who else is in it. They make cameos. It's amazing. Go see Hamlet 2. And then go see Hamnet.
Right. Yeah. And report back. Report back, please. Yes,
and report back. See which one did it better.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. Paul Thomas Anderson won the Golden Globes for Best Director.
Oh, for one battle after the other.
Yes. Best Actor, in which Timothy won this for the Golden Globes. But Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, which I have not heard of.
Never.
Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Wagner Moura in The Secret Agents. Yeah, you know what? Leo, I don't feel sorry for him anymore because he won for The Revenant.
He did, which I saw The Revenant. I don't think he should have won for that.
No, and this is what I say. It was a pity one because there are so many other incredible roles that he has done that he should have won for.
I'm surprised he didn't even win for Titanic. That's weird, right?
I think it was because he was young.
He was young.
Whatever, but you know, no, he.
I'm not even saying that was his best film.
Yeah, no, of course.
It's swept.
Right. No, The Revenant. I actually enjoyed that movie. However, like, that wasn't his best role. It wasn't.
Which one do you think he should have won? Because I'll tell you what mine. But you tell me yours first.
I mean, I'm not really sure if The Wolf of Wall Street was nominated for Oscars the year that.
I could have sworn it was. I
It
remember it was
probably
everywhere
was.
when it was.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a movie that would get nominated for Oscars, but he's
Right.
incredible. And honestly, I really did love him as The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby, will you still love me?
Me
When I'm no longer young and
beautiful.
beautiful. Oh yeah, no, he was nominated for Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Nominated, he didn't get it.
Oh yes, yes.
But I would say Django.
Yeah.
When he broke his hand
Yep.
and smeared the blood, and I feel bad for Kerry Washington because she did not consent to that. That's disgusting.
Yes.
He's so fucking vile in that movie. That's the one I would say. When I remember after I watched Django, I was like, oh, this is when he's gonna get his Oscar for.
Yeah.
Because like if you're gonna play an asshole, you have to be the villain. You're
Right.
like you've got to be the one that everyone's happy when you like get murdered or killed or whatever. You get your comeuppance.
Right. Let's go on to Best Actress. All right, Jessie Buckley won this for the Golden Globes. So Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, she plays Anne Hathaway. Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which I want to watch. Yeah, I want to watch that.
Yes, I wanted to see that one. Once again, it was taken out of theaters like really quickly.
Right, and I just really love that title. Yes. When I first saw that, I was fucking crying, laughing for so long. However, it is a serious movie, I hear.
Yes. Yeah. It's not a silly little romp. I do like when they have interesting titles like that.
If I had legs, I'd kick you.
Don't know what it's about, but like I know if she had legs, she'd kick him.
Right. No, it has something to do. It's like the kind of story where it's like a woman who gets sucked into the like mundaneness of being like a wife and mother.
Yes, I did see the trailer for this.
Yeah. Wait,
but for our audience at home who didn't see the trailer,
look this up. If I had legs, I'd kick you. With her life crashing down around her, Linda tries to navigate her daughter's mysterious illness, her absent husband, a missing person, and an increasingly hostile relationship with her therapist.
Yes,
I love that.
Yeah, interesting.
Love that.
Interesting. You see that, Marty Supreme? It's interesting.
And so many women can relate. Yeah. You know,
night bitch.
Oh, Amanda!
Twinning?
Whoa! You just scared the shit out of me. I was about to say night bitch.
Took the words out of your mouth. Just went yoink. I just
Ew, no, that was really scary because like no one knows what I'm talking about when I say night bitch. So I had heard about that book.
Amy Adams.
Like, yes. I had heard about the book a couple years ago and I had finally bought it a couple months ago, and it's been in my list of like things to read, and I'm so excited to eventually read it. I didn't even realize that they were making a movie on it until like a couple months ago when I saw it's on Hulu.
Oh, it's on
Hulu. It's on Hulu, I believe. And Amy Adams was in it, but I'm assuming because I heard nothing about it really. I don't know about your circles.
I saw clips from it. I heard positive.
I haven't even seen clips.
Oh, you haven't even seen clips? No. Again, algorithms are so funny. Like a murder. They used to show trailers and advertisements on the television, which was a broader reach, a broader audience. We could not control what was on the TV. We could control what channel we were watching. Yeah. HBO had no advertisements. That was their big thing. But
they had porn.
They did have porn. You could watch the porn version of movies that had come out.
Wait, seriously?
I was making a joke.
Oh, girl!
Like, I was making a joke, but like,
I thought that was real. I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, HBO didn't sanction them, but like, like the Wizard of Oz porn, that was a musical. Like, they actually tried like really hard. You should watch it. I was
Valentine's Day is coming up.
I was more interested in that than Wicked. Be totally real with you. I saw a clip of one of the musical numbers from the Wizard of Oz porno, and I was like, but this is really catchy.
And actually, speaking of Wicked, not a single mention so far in this list. I low-key forgot that came out this year.
That did come out this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the problem with sequels is unless you're the sequel to The Godfather, which did win Best Picture.
Yes.
Because it's fucking Godfather Part 2. Good luck.
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
no,
think of any other
seriously.
sequel.
That got nominated for things.
And or won. I'll take either. Nominate
Won.
and won. Just nominated at least.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, yeah.
The Godfather is like the one that I think of the most.
That
Right?
isn't animated.
It isn't animated. That was nominated.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
animated sequel got nominated? Oh, like Pixar?
Yeah, yeah, that's
like
what I'm
Pixar.
thinking is like, you know, because I prefer to actually Toy Story 3 won
Oh,
the
it
Oscar that year.
did.
Yep, and it is considered one of the greatest animated movies
It
of all time.
is. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Oh, interesting. Got
Only
nominated for Oscars?
Oh, one Best Picture.
What?
Only two direct sequels have ever won Best Picture. Yeah. And that was Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and The Godfather Part 2.
That is so interesting.
Isn't that? Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're
that's
so
awesome.
Wicked, I know that.
Yeah, nope. But also Wicked, it just the musical in general it falls apart in the second half.
It really
And
does.
you know, they did not add any songs that really would bring the second movie up.
Right. So I've got the nominated Bells of St. Mary, which was a sequel to Going My Way, The Godfather Part 2, Godfather Part 3.
That even got nominated?
I think just by virtue of being a
right.
It was just already like that's a nipple baby right there.
Right.
There's no fucking way The Godfather Part 3 was winning shit.
Child, for real.
But it was nominated Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, which absolutely those films are gorgeous in every single way. And Toy Story 3, which did win, I think. No, I don't think it won because it wasn't nominated, but like it was nominated. I didn't see it in the list of winners, but maybe I'm wrong. Mad Max Fury Road, which is gorgeous. Love that movie.
Ooh, yes.
Was nominated. Top Gun Maverick was nominated, did not win. I heard good things. And the sequel to Avatar that nobody asked for.
Oh my god.
And then Dune Part 2.
Throwback. Oh, yep.
They were nominated, they didn't win. So once again, if you are a sequel or a second part of a movie and you're getting nominated for Best Picture, good luck.
Right.
Titanic Part 2.
No, it won Best Animated
Feature.
It
did win. Okay, so
but it was nominated also for Best like feature, like Best Picture.
Best Picture. So I think it really boils down to Toy Story 3, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah.
You have to be at that level.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Wicked, but you were not. Never be that girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't think you realize what you just did.
What did I do?
Because that's a song in the thing. I'm Not That Girl.
Ew.
You didn't realize what you just did.
I did it. That was involuntary. I was singing a Drag Race. You'll Never Be Glamour. That's from Shangela. To Mimi, I'm first. I should have said that. I just said, you're not that girl. I never will be.
But you know what? It still fit the song.
Anika Burgers?
Oh, no.
She ate?
I'm so sorry, but you saying that was the equivalent of like an old person who said something very wrong and everyone like clocked you and was like, whoa, what did you just say, grandma? And she's like,
I explained that to me yesterday.
She's like, clang, 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 when the trolley. Monica Burgers. Oh my god. Okay, back to Best Actress. All right, Jessie Buckley in Hamlet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, Renee.
That one looked cute. That's the Neil Diamond movie.
Yeah,
that one just looked cute.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, who plays Wolverine? Let's just let Hugh Jackman sing. That's all he wants to do.
That's all he wants to do. He just wants to be a singing jolly boy.
Just let him be in Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Real quick. I don't know how we got off of Night Bitch at all. But
Night Bitch.
Yeah, but to explain what Night Bitch is to the audience, when I first heard of If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, I thought about Night Bitch. in which it is about a woman who basically, like, she is so caught up in her, like, mundane, like, wife, mother kind of life, and I don't know, something happens where she starts transforming into a dog.
Yeah, she just like
Yeah,
almost like a werewolf story.
right, exactly,
She
and
goes feral.
yeah, and it happens, like, at night over the course of however long. Basically, yeah, it's that kind of similar thing with, if I had legs, I'd kick you, and I find that very interesting, and I love that that kind of story is being spoken about a lot more, just because that
Mhm.
conversation is being brought up a lot more, where it's like,
Absolutely.
it's women getting sucked into, like, their lives themselves,
Mhm.
like, they're dying on the inside
The light is
because
gone.
yeah, exactly, because it's just they're spending their entire lives, they're spending all of their energy into
Mhm.
being a mother, into being a wife,
Mhm.
and until there's truly nothing
Nothing left.
left.
Getting the sucking the souls out of the children of Salem, but the other way around, sucking
Right.
the life out of mommy,
Yes, out of the women of
out
Salem.
of the women of Salem. They suck
Yes.
everything. Did you know when you're pregnant, and if you're when you're pregnant, if you don't produce enough calcium for the baby will suck the calcium out of your bones.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know if your audience knew that.
Okay.
They literally suck the life force. So when we say suck, the children will suck the life force out of you. They will suck the calcium out of your
Out of your
bones.
bone. I don't know how to pronounce this woman's name, so I'm very sorry. I'm going to butcher it. Renate or Renate Rensve in Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone in Begonia, in which I think Jessie Buckley is probably going to get the Oscar for this one
For
too.
Hamnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the Sinners girls were nominated.
So that's because they're not the
Main
main
actresses, they're all
actresses.
supporting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm actually very excited. I might as well go into best supporting actress since we're on that is so best supporting actress, there's Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value. I heard that she's amazing.
She's amazing in everything she does. She was amazing
Those
in that new Predator movie.
She was in there?
She was in it.
Good for her. Oh, she's had a busy year.
She is book blessed and busy.
Yeah, very true.
All I could think about is whatever happened to Baby Jane.
Oh, yeah,
And how I
yeah.
want a sequel with the Fanning sisters because they're literally living like almost the plot of it.
Yeah, a little bit,
A little
yeah.
bit. So for those of you who don't know, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is a novel turned movie about Baby Jane was a child star. She's super huge. Then she got older and her fame faded, but her younger sister became a super successful and famous actress. And they had beef. That is a short and tall of it right there. So the Fanning sisters, Elle Fanning is the younger sister, and in adulthood she has really blossomed. Look, she's getting nominated for Oscars, whereas Dakota Fanning as a child is getting nominated and stuff like that. I think she's just taking it back. I think she's just chilling, which is her right. That girl was busy.
Girl, booked and busy. You needed a little white girl in a movie.
Little blonde white girl.
Yeah, Dakota, she was on speed dial.
She was on speed. She did everything. And you know what? She deserves that break.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I see them. Apparently they have a good relationship.
Oh my gosh, they love each other so much.
I love that support.
Yes.
So I know, which seems like a bitchy thing for me to say. I want them to do Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, but you can see the vision, right?
Hey, yeah. I would love to see them together.
Can they make a movie together?
They need to.
They need to make a movie together.
They really
need to make Whatever Happened to Baby Jane Part 2.
Girl! Then we have Inga, Eve's daughter, Lilias in Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan in Weapons. Yeah. In which I'm just now finding this out that she's nominated. I love that actually.
I had the same reaction. I was like,
Weapon. That bitch gagged so. You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if she won. However, the next two are definitely powerhouses. Wunmi Mosaku in Sinners, in which I was really hoping. I'm really hoping for her to win, and Teyana Taylor in One Battle After Another.
And Teyana won the Best Supporting Actress for the Golden Globes.
Yes, yes.
I wonder if there's like a camp awards, like a gay camp awards, because then Amy Madigan would win. All the drag queens are doing her for Christmas.
Yeah,
For Christmas, for
yeah,
Halloween.
probably Christmas too. I am really hoping that Wunmi wins Best Supporting Actress. When
She's
I was watching it,
fabulous.
I was like, she's winning the Oscar.
Absolutely.
She's win. I don't care whatever comes out this year. She's winning the Oscar for
And if
that.
she doesn't, she's been robbed.
For sure. For sure. You know, it is interesting that this girl, oh my god, Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld, yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting that she didn't get nominated for
Yeah.
anything.
And that's all we have to say about that. You know, but she was fabulous in the movie.
She was.
There,
yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah, and hey, they have two bitches from fucking Sentimental Value for
Oh,
Best
they do.
Supporting
You're
Actress.
right.
Yeah, they have Inga and El.
You know what?
Right. Right. And that's that on that.
And that's that on that. I was gonna say, did she win for True Grit?
Oh my god.
True Grit was excellent. By the way, the movie and the book.
You told me that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I normally don't like recommending and or reading books where men write about women. True Grit is one of the only exceptions because I freaking ate it up. 2010. I remember that because I remember when it was nominated for all these Oscars, and then we watched True Grit, and it was excellent. It's a Western about a girl whose father was murdered, and she's out for revenge.
I wish there was a video game. That would be an awesome video game.
Red Dead Redemption, but like True Grit Redemption.
Right. Yeah. No,
with the girl.
It would be very reminiscent of like Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
And Red Dead Redemption.
She was nominated. She didn't win.
Okay.
But she was like one of the youngest people nominated.
Best Supporting Actor, Benicio del Toro, obviously, for In One Battle After Another.
I don't even know. I didn't see the movie. I said I had no interest in seeing the movie, but I believe that Benicio.
Yeah, right. Bori. Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo in Sinners.
Fabulous.
Yep. Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. Yeah, this is going to be another very, very hard one. And I'm realizing now that Oscar Isaac didn't get nominated for Best Actor.
Jacob Elordi did, but not him.
You know, that is very, very interesting because Oscar Isaac really was incredible. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not his strongest performance, even though he was absolutely incredible. But Jacob Elordi, in all honesty, I really hope he gets this Oscar because he was absolutely incredible. Like, truly, you know, I feel like if you watch the movie, you would enjoy his performance because he was exactly how I envisioned Frankenstein how I imagined Frankenstein's monster to be. Like, he just really captured the innocence of just being born yesterday.
Born pretty. He wasn't born pretty yesterday. Yeah. See, when it's a guy, they're not born pretty yesterday, but when it's a girl, she has to be hot.
Yes, of course.
Even with the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
She's probably like one of the first big examples in film.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No scars on her face, really. Like, no, she's not fucked up. Poor things. Same shit.
It was just so different from anything else I'd ever seen him in. I feel like he gets kind of pigeonholed into like not just being the main love interest because he's gorgeous and 6'5".
He's in Wuthering Heights too.
Yes, he is in Wuthering Heights.
He's in Wuthering Heights.
Yep.
He's doing very well for himself, Mr. Elordi.
Absolutely.
Good for him.
Absolutely. You know, but he gets pigeonholed into these, you
handsome.
Yeah, the handsome, like, love interest and like oftentimes an asshole, because he was an asshole in Euphoria. He was an asshole in Saltburn. And
it's because he's tall.
Yeah, it's because he's tall and hot. Right.
Yeah. Forgive a lot if you're tall and hot.
And
I was surprised by Delroy. Is it Delroy Lind? I don't know why I keep changing it in my head to Lindo.
Yeah, Delroy Lindo.
Okay, because in my head I'm like Lindo.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that is how you pronounce it.
No, I think it's Lindo.
Oh.
No, Lindo means pretty in Spanish.
Yes.
I was surprised by his nomination for supporting actor.
I am very surprised by that as well. I really thought that it would have gone to
Michael B. Jordan.
Right? I was like, bitch, oh no, seriously. When it comes to
he was the best
the
support
best
for himself.
no, seriously, it is, and we had this conversation over the phone where it's so hard to have chemistry with yourself. The last time that someone was able to play twins and have perfect chemistry with themselves was fucking Lindsay Lohan. It was Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap,
Yep.
and she was how old?
She was like 11.
She. Oh my god,
8.
incredible little actress. It is so insane. Like watching that movie, you really do
I
think
really
that
thought she was twins.
yeah, she was so incredible in that, and like to have a accurate-ish British accent,
I have class and you don't.
Yes, a passing British accent
Mhm.
at like 11 years old, and to have chemistry with yourself, play
Steal your
own
own
twin.
scenes.
Yeah, yes,
Steal your own
it's
scenes.
insane, and it's so rare that that happens, and Michael B. Jordan obviously hit it out the park.
Absolutely.
If he doesn't get an Oscar for playing two fucking people,
I'm gonna save my comments when we get to that part, but yeah.
when we get to what
The
part?
best actor.
Didn't we do that?
No, we did best actresses. We're in best supporting actor.
No, we did best actor.
When did we do best actor?
It was after best director.
Michael B. Jordan handed a cigarette to himself. He not believed it. We talked about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, yep, that was our tangent for that category.
You know what? I wanted to talk about how Michael B. Jordan handed a cigarette to himself. To himself. And it was believable. I turned to I saw it the first time with my bestie, my girl. Hey girl. And I'm watching it and I turned to her and I said, am I tripping? Or is that the same person? Is Michael B. Jordan playing both roles? And she said, girl, I think he is, because those are two different people on screen. And that's acting.
Yes.
That's believable. Like,
yes.
I believed it. When he switched into two identical twins.
Michael B. Jordan could do anything, and he needs an Oscar now. Now.
Oh, Miles Canton. I think I heard that the reason Delroy I keep saying Lindo, I think part of the reason he was nominated is because Miles is so young.
What?
I heard about that. I heard that they were like, oh, because Delroy Lindo's been in the industry for so long. It was like a...
So fucking what? How old is Miles?
He's a baby. He's like 20.
So what? Freaking...
He's the supporting actor in that movie.
Yes, exactly.
He really is. That's why I heard, because I said the same thing what you were saying earlier about, like, I thought it would be Miles Canton because he's fabulous. And
yes, he's
newcomer.
Incredible.
First movie, hit it out the park.
Jacob Tremblay was like 7 when he got nominated for his first Oscar.
Yes, he did. There's been Elle Fanning was nominated for Oscars too. Yeah, I don't know. I remember reading that somewhere that they put Delroy Lindo because he's been in more movies. This is like one of his last chances to be nominated for an Oscar, whereas Miles is so young, he'll have more chances.
That is
because Preacher Boy is the supporting actor.
Yeah,
like he's what I would say if I had to pick supporting actor. But
yeah,
that's my thing on Delroy Lindo. But Michael B. Jordan played two believable characters. He cradled his own dead body.
Yeah.
He died and then had to mourn his own death.
Right.
All the stages of emotions.
It's crazy. And then also
for two different characters.
Right. To play your own sibling.
I couldn't play.
Like besides twin, like
yeah,
to play your own sibling, your own brother, like that is something so profound and so hard to do.
Absolutely.
That is so hard to do.
No.
Yeah, like Lindsay Lohan playing her own sister.
Yes. Believably.
Yeah, believably.
A sister she didn't even know.
Yeah.
She just met.
Yeah.
She just met that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoking stack.
Yeah, so interesting. So interesting. To me, I feel like Miles was the lead character. I mean, it started and ended with him.
Honestly, yeah. I would say that too. I thought he was the lead.
Yeah. For me, it feels like that story was about him.
It is about him. You're absolutely right. That would make him the lead. So really, Michael B. Jordan should be getting Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah.
And Miles Canton should be getting Best Actor, which also is another tangent in how these things are formulated and who
Yeah.
decides this stuff.
Right.
Which again, it goes into it's not for the people. It's
Yeah,
not for us. Like
for sure.
we're not the ones in charge. We're just the ones reacting to it, and there are other people who make their decisions for reasons that we may never even know why. We can just speculate
Yeah.
as to why they did it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the tea on that.
Girl, that is the tea on that.
Are we going into the other categories, or are we like these are the ones that everybody cares about?
So I was that's actually what I was about to say. I never really care about adapted and original screenplay. However, I do find it interesting that original screenplay is going to be a battle between Marty Supreme and Sinners.
Right. And this is a good chance, this is a good opportunity. Did we talk about Sinners and Dust Till Dawn last time?
I think we did, and I cut it out.
Oh, you know what? Since you cut it out, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I was talking about that trope with one battle after the other, daddy saves daughter. And I'm sure it's probably more complicated than that, but from what it's been presented to us as the average viewer, that's what it seems like. And I said it earlier, tropes aren't necessarily bad. So with Sinners, you have the trope of, oh shit, it's vampires. Like, I don't know what the appropriate, that's what I'm going to call it. Oh shit, it's vampires. Because I know when Sinners came out, a lot of the naysayers were saying, oh, it's just from Dusk Till Dawn. It's just from Dusk Till Dawn. Shut the fuck up. First of all, if you've never seen From Dusk Till Dawn, highly recommend it. Robert Rodriguez directed it. Quentin Tarantino helped write it. I believe that's how it worked. It's not a Tarantino film, even though Tarantino's in it and is heavily involved. So it's about a criminal brothers who end up at a cantina where shit goes horribly awry.
Yes.
So in that regard, yeah, it's very similar to Sinners, and that's where the similarities end. That's pretty much it. But like we said, with one battle after another, it's daddy. Like nobody was saying that shit about one battle after the other. Like, oh, it's just daddy saves daughter. I didn't hear anybody comparing it to other movies where daddy saves daughter. I didn't hear anybody saying, oh, it's taken. I was so annoyed with the naysayers. I watched the shit out of From Dusk Till Dawn. I had it on VHS.
Yeah, and it's also the commentary.
It's a commentary
within
about it.
Sinners
Yeah.
that is so unique and so like it's way more powerful.
It's
like
way
From
more
Dusk Till Dawn is
It's
just
a B movie.
Yes, it's a B
It was
vampire movie.
intended to be a love letter to like those B vampire Mexican films. That's it. Sinners is a love letter to specifically, I think Ryan Coogler, he said he was inspired to write it about his uncle, who is a big jazz person.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very personal film. It's about family, history, struggles, society. There is so much wrapped into it. And to like dumb it down to, oh, it's just a Dusk Till Dawn knockoff. Shut the fuck up. It's not about the trope, it's how you use it.
Yeah.
And they use this as a metaphor, which is what good vampire movies do.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I don't know. I feel like we have this conversation all the time that I feel like we talked about this in the previous episode that we had together, but I'm not entirely sure if I kept that in. Vampire movies are so it's my favorite. It's my favorite hard subgenre for that exact reason. Like it is such a perfect metaphor for
whatever.
so much. Yeah. And I was telling you about Vampires in the Bronx. Like
I haven't seen it, but like want to.
Yeah, no, it is so like genuinely a cute movie. Honestly, I enjoyed it so much. I really did love it. And it's a metaphor for vampires vampirism equaling gentrification, which is true. Yeah. They are sucking the life source out of so many neighborhoods. And
so if you're originally from outside of New York and then you decided to move into New York, that movie's about you.
It is about you.
So yeah, the best adapted screenplay. I think it's thoroughly original. No, it is an original screenplay. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen another movie like Sinners in like any other specific kind of way.
For sure. And then adapted screenplay is Begonia, Frankenstein, and Hamnet against each other. So that's interesting. Well, it's one battle after another in Train Dreams as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were they books?
I am assuming so.
I assume so. Usually it's books.
Yeah.
You know, Star Trek Wrath of Khan was the first time a movie had been adapted from like a TV episode. It was like a direct sequel to a TV episode.
I love that.
Yeah.
Best animated feature.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, but there was no competition this year. It's going to be K-pop
It's
Demon
gonna be kept
Hunters.
at
Yeah, 100%.
They won the Golden Globe for original song.
Yeah, I was going to get into
Oh,
that.
sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
continue. I'll wait for you.
So yeah, we have Arco Elio, which wow. Not a single soul talked about Elio. Poor thing.
No, I don't even remember. Like, did anybody see it? No.
It kind of felt like a Cocomelon Disney movie. Yeah, just bright colors, just too much happening.
I do remember the creator was talking about that it did have a meaningful screenplay and it was supposed to be good.
Yeah.
And then marketing and like all those other people, the higher ups, just butchered it.
Yeah.
And took out everything that was good about it.
Per usual.
Sanitized the shit out of it.
Zootopia 2, which I forgot came out this year. I did not even know when it came out.
I think it was like a month ago. A month or two
really?
ago. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like recent, like around Christmas.
Oh, and Little Amelie, which or the character of Rain, which I had just seen. Yeah, I just saw that. I didn't see the movie, but I just saw commentary about it the other day.
Me too.
And it seems very interesting. I would be interested to see
Arco
that
too. I saw that. I saw trailers for it like recently though, but I didn't know buzz around it.
Yeah, but K-pop Demon Hunters, that was the animated movie of the year. You saw it.
I saw it. It was awesome.
Yeah,
talking about original screenplays and things like that, and it was great. I loved it. It did the classic I'm gonna hide a big secret from my friends, which I usually hate.
Yeah,
but like aside from that, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah,
if I was 6 or like 9 years old, I would have ate it up.
Oh, 100. And that's why so many have. These kids, they love.
It's got bitches with weapons. It's got bitches getting shit done.
Yeah, and good music.
Yeah. And great music. It was bop after bop after bop after bop.
Yeah, so they did.
I would have been singing.
Yes, 100%.
For those Saga Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Ate it up. I would have been on fanfiction.
Yeah. Like, yum, me too. Me too.
Fan art.
AO3. Yeah, they did also get nominated for Best Original Song as well, which they already got the Golden Globe. I don't want them to win the Oscar.
I don't want them to win the Oscar.
Sorry.
Yeah, it should go to Sinners.
It should go to Sinners. I lied to you.
Yep. That scene.
That was incredible.
That was cinema.
That was cinema. And that's what deserves an Oscar.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker. The literal roof was on fire.
Yeah.
I remember that's what I was going through my head when I saw it, when it pitched up to me. I'm like, why is the roof? Of course the roof is on fire.
Yup.
We don't need no water. Let that mother burn. Let that mother burn. Sorry. Yes. It was culture.
You're fine.
That was a cultural moment.
No, 100%. It was beautiful. That was cinema. And like, that's what deserves an Oscar. That there was so much involved in that. There was so much. It was beautiful.
Everything that was just like handcrafted.
Yes.
Intention. So much intention. This was, even with the film itself, like it was shot on a special film format that they created just for the movie.
Yeah.
Like there was so much heart and soul that went into it.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what Oscars should go to.
Yeah, that's filmmaking.
That's filmmaking. Like something that's really going to push the envelope. And for the average viewer, I would say. Because obviously you have these experimental films and things like that like really avant-garde people and people in the street are like, oh my God, this one's amazing because XYZ. But the average Joe Schmo moviegoer is just like, that was stupid.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Oscars should be more again, we're talking about accessibility. I think that's been like the reoccurring theme, like being able to see these movies, having access to them, being able to understand what's going on. Because I don't care how avant-garde the script is, I don't care how loosey-goosey they are with like the narrative, if it's not understandable, like if it's not digestible to a modern audience or to the average audience, does that mean it should win Best Picture?
Yeah.
Just because it was like technically beautiful, like a technical amazement feature. Okay, but like nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Or like the average person didn't like it.
Yeah.
And of course that also brings up, what about the movies that people did like that were terrible? Does that mean that they deserve just because of popularity vote? Like should the Oscars be a popularity vote? I guess is what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause
I
it-
know. And I've been thinking about that as
Right.
well. And I think a lot of people have, especially over the past couple of years, you know, as we were saying before, with all of these movies that have been coming out, and people are just like, what the
What?
hell? But yeah, if you leave it up to popular vote, then Happy Gilmore too.
Happy Gilmore too would have been on
They
it,
would have been on here.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Because then it'd be like Dumb and Dumber was one of the biggest movies when it came out.
Oh my
It would have swept
gosh.
the awards.
Yeah, and you know what? The
Mhm.
Marvel movies as well.
Yeah, they were
Endgame
huge.
would have won the Oscar for
Yeah.
Best Picture if it was up to popularity
And
vote.
popularity vote, absolutely. So it is. I understand why the Academy has their team,
For sure.
their team of like experts. Although it's only been recently that they're now required to watch all the films.
Oh, I think you did tell me
Yeah,
this.
before they were not required to watch all the films before
Insane.
voting, which is insane.
Insane.
Also, how do you know they watched them? In my head, when I was younger, I thought that every one of these people who vote on the Oscars has to go to like a theater and they have to just sit there and watch the movies like all day.
Yeah.
That's
me
what I
too,
thought.
Me too. And that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Like, I don't trust your opinion if you did like, oh wait, I wouldn't trust your opinion when you didn't see the fucking movie.
Hey!
Cut that.
Whatever. We're
Cut that.
no,
Cut that.
absolutely not. We're
No.
just two dumb bitches on a podcast.
Yeah, we're not professionals. We're just talking. We're trying to reflect the average viewer.
Right.
And then Netflix is another issue because you're supposed to have these things in the theaters.
Yes.
And so Netflix will do this thing where they'll release a movie for like 3 days. Very limited. I think they did that with K-pop Demon Hunters. They did that with The Irishman a couple years ago. I think that was like the first time I remember them lobbying hard for a movie.
Yeah, you know, and Frankenstein was in theaters for like a month or two.
Very quickly
it was
before it was
released on Netflix.
Anyway, accessibility. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy that they don't have to watch because I remember hearing back in the day, like Pixar didn't matter what movie it was, Pixar was gonna win. If Disney put a movie, it was gonna win.
Yes.
And half the people admit. I remember reading an article where people in the Academy. Oh, I didn't see it, but it's Disney. I didn't see it, so it's Pixar.
Ridiculous.
So you're going off of name recognition, which I know people. I've in my circles with I've seen in my algorithm. A lot of people are talking about one battle after the other is going to win because of Paul Thomas Anderson. That's a recognizable name that they're going to win. Because
that's kind of how the Golden Globes felt this year,
right? Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong, as I like to refer to him, because it makes me laugh internally, giggle. Has been lobbying so hard because it is a recognized. Yes, movie White Man.
Yes,
White Man does a thing. Okay, cool. In a period costume, give them an award.
Yeah.
Whereas. Because this is the other thing I've heard. Sinners has other people have explained like why isn't Sinners like why is it such a big topic about it? And one, I'm so sorry, I don't remember. It was one of those things that passed out on my feed. I don't remember who said this, but it's not my original thought. That Marty Supreme is accessible to a white audience because it's about a white man. So members of the Academy are like probably more inclined to be like, white man. Recognize white experience, gonna go
exactly.
Whereas Sinners is an unapologetically Black movie. It is a movie about Black experience, and it is not necessarily accessible to a white audience that lacks empathy. If you cannot read a book about someone who's a different race than you, because I know you've mentioned this about like you need to read. You need to read.
Yeah.
You need to give your children books with characters who are not their skin tone. They're not their ethnicity. Because that translates into watching movies about people who are not your ethnicity and still being able to empathize and connect with them. And the problem, quote unquote, as for Spotify viewers, I'm doing air quotes, but the problem, quote unquote, for most average white audiences is that Sinners is too Black for them and they cannot reconcile with the Black experience.
Yeah.
So that's why they didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
And so I've seen it so many times. I can't tell you how many times I've mentioned in the company of like mixed company. Let's say, has anybody seen Sinners? And I always press like when I ask like some of my like white acquaintances, like, oh, you didn't see Sinners? How come? It was like the biggest movie of the year. It was fabulous, and I thought you loved film. Why didn't you see it? And they always give me vague responses.
Right.
It just didn't seem like something I'd like to see. Oh, I'm just not into it.
Oh, that just made my skin crawl. Like, just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
That's also been my new litmus test. And I've met people who say, yeah, I saw it and I didn't get it.
Yeah. No, actually, I've gotten that too.
Yeah, it's overrated. I didn't get it. I don't understand why everybody was so hype about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was whack. I've heard that too.
Yes, I have heard that.
Which also lack of empathy, lack of like connection.
Yeah.
So that's like I've heard that given as a reason for why if Sinners doesn't sweep,
Mm-hmm.
that could be like that's like the biggest quote unquote.
100%, which is what made Moonlight such an interesting
Right?
such an interesting Oscars year, and that's why I keep saying I
Hope.
hope that Sinners is another Moonlight moment, because
Yes.
it was the same exact thing, and
Mhm.
Moonlight was the black gay
Yes,
experience.
the black gay experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
And
get enough of
so
that.
winning over La La Land, sweeping over La La
Yeah.
Land, which
The
is
most
the
whitest.
the whitest. La La Land is one of the whitest
Blandest.
ever movies.
Mayonnaise the
And
movie.
the fact that Moonlight won
Mm-hmm.
over them, and it was the most perfect way for them to win. Like, you know, it does make me upset that they couldn't have their moment outright, where it's like the Oscar goes to Moonlight, and instead it was like, okay guys, sorry, wrong envelope, it actually goes to Moonlight.
That's
and like
insane.
all of them, they were all on stage and all like hugging each other, cheering, and then they all had to walk off.
Wow.
Like that was really gaggy. Even though I do wish that Moonlight had their just like straight up like
a moment.
Yeah, straight up just you guys won the Oscar, come up on stage, instead of it being like
respectful,
messy like that. So I'm really hoping that Sinners is another Moonlight moment where it's like
I hope so too.
you think that the Oscars and the Academy wouldn't get it because it is a black story.
Unapologetically black movie, yeah.
However, the movie's just too good to deny.
It's
just too good to deny.
Yeah. It is such a good movie in every way, shape, or form. There's tension, there's connection, there's romance, there's Claudia. My cat.
There's Claudia.
My cat, Claudia. I don't know if you heard her on the mic.
I hope
she's been asleep on the couch, away like on the other side of the room for us for this entire time.
Yeah. Cinematography, there is Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, Sinners, and Train Dreams. It's going. Oh, and One Battle After Another. Yeah. Yep. I'm really not sure. Even though I think Sinners. Yeah.
The cinematography
probably
was gorgeous.
Is the strongest out of everyone.
I still remember watching Mad Max Fury Road, and honestly, that was one of the first movies that made me intensely aware of how important cinematography is. Like that was the movie that did it for me. Was Mad Max Fury Road. Suddenly,
I could see that.
Yeah, because it's beautiful, gorgeous, and that was the movie I was like, oh, I get it now. Oh my gosh, I get it now. So
I don't know.
Every time I think of a cinematography Oscar, I think of Mad Max Fury Road.
Costume design. Somehow Avatar is on here. Interesting. Frankenstein, gorgeous. Hamnet, and Marty Supreme and Sinners. Honestly, sorry, it goes to Frankenstein.
Yeah, I don't see Sinners winning that one.
Yeah, no, even and
they were done very well.
Right, very well. Marty Supreme, I do like the costumes in it. It's typical 50s costumes. Like nothing special.
I feel like there's a Marty Supreme fan in your audience who's like, "That's what you get, you stupid bitch."
No, for real. You know what's interesting? Avatar got nominated for costume design, but not Wicked. They won last year, and that's when it mattered. An Oscar? Yes, they won the Oscar for best costume design because the costumes are genuinely good.
Right. Linda wasn't glittery enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't fantastical enough. It was like she looked like she was wearing a quinceañera dress.
I can see that. The thing is that the costumes themselves don't translate well on screen, and that was my issue with it, and that's why they seem a little drab. However, when you're watching videos of him explaining the designs and he's going through the fabrics and everything and why he chose to do the certain things that he wanted to do, then it all makes sense, and that's why he deserves his Oscar. Into production design.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and visual effects. So those will be our last two categories. Production design, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Those are the big guys in this
This
in this
battle.
Oscars race. Frankenstein, absolutely gorgeous. I know, like I say this a lot. I would love for that to win production design. However, I think Hamnet is actually going to be a good contender for this. And Sinners is great, and that was like a practical
Absolutely.
set and everything. But Hamnet, I believe part of it was filmed in the Shakespeare Globe
Oh, that's
in
amazing.
London. Yeah,
I love
so
that.
yeah, I think production design it'll go up against Frankenstein and
Steam.
Hamnet. Yes.
Definitely.
Because Guillermo put so much
He
thought
really
into
does.
production design.
Magical, whimsical.
So
That's why we
magical.
like Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
That's why we like him, because he's got whimsy. He's got like taste. He's got
Yeah.
chutzpah.
He knows what he's doing, and when he is passionate about something, he's going to pull all the stops. Yeah, so best visual effects. Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Why is Jurassic World there? Why is that an option?
Because dinosaur.
I do love dinosaurs. I saw it and I enjoyed the shit out of it. But I recognize why
Jurassic World Rebirth?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I did.
Wow! Oh
it's
my
not
gosh.
A good movie. I should preface this.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie. Because I feel like saying that it's like, oh, she lost all her credibility. It's not a good movie. It could have been so much better, but I like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And I would appreciate if there's any aspiring filmmakers in our neighborhood to please make some other dinosaur movies. Because I need other options. I would like to see more dinosaur movies. I
agree. You have The Lost Bus and Sinners.
That's weird.
I have never heard of The Lost Bus. Apparently, it was an Apple original.
Oh. They're running away from a wildfire in a school bus, saving 22 children.
Oh my god. Yeah, real spooky. Interesting. So yeah, that's best visual effects. I mean,
keep it to the dinosaurs.
You guys at this point, you know what we're rooting for. Even though, hey, I wouldn't be mad at Jurassic Park or even Avatar is probably
Avatar is gonna win, and I'm gonna say like because you know what, Sinners, the visual effects. I was about to say they really didn't use that many special effects, and then I forgot that they had to digitally alter Michael B. Jordan into every single one of the shots. Like, oh my gosh, they were constantly using special effects.
Yeah, and they were vampires.
Oh, those were practical. I'm over here thinking it's just like, oh my god, I forgot once again that it's one person.
Yeah.
I'm thinking two people were on stage. No, it was him.
Yep. And the vampires with the glowing eyes.
Yeah.
And then, you have all this stuff with even like the fire and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they were really beautiful visual effects in Sinners. However, Avatar and Jurassic World,
the whole thing is special.
The entire thing is
like Godzilla.
Yeah.
The Godzilla movies. Restraint. That's the word I was gonna use. Sinners uses a ton of practical and visual special effects, but I felt like there was a lot of restraint there because they could have made like the vampires like mouths like open up like twice as long. They could have done some weird freaky shit.
Yeah,
like Guillermo did in Blade 2.
Yes. Yeah. And From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, they could have done some real freaky shit. Like
real nasty shit.
Real nasty shit.
Yeah. But so that's the Oscars. That's what it's looking like for this year. I'm very excited. Obviously you guys know who we're rooting for, and that is Begonia.
The Lost Bus.
the Lost Bus. It's actually my favorite movie of the year was F1.
Okay.
I speak about it extensively.
I probably would have watched it if it was Mario Kart.
Dude, we have some interesting movies coming out this year.
Oh,
The Bride.
We do. The Bride.
A movie that I'm very much looking forward to is The Bride.
Oh yeah,
by Maggie
I'll go see that with you.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, like finally, they're two monsters fucking each other.
Yes,
of course, she's still hotter than him.
Do you have a movie that
I'm
you're looking forward to?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. No. Yeah, I can't think of any. What's upcoming?
Yeah, let's take a look at the upcoming movies this year.
Let's see. Apparently, they're doing a new Meet the Fockers with Ariana Grande. Oh, there's a new Mummy coming out. Oh, the Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the new Mummy. Yes.
Yep.
Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Oh, Masters of the Universe. I just saw that trailer. It looks fun.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Odyssey. We just talked about Oppenheimer earlier.
Yes, yeah,
And
I am very excited for that.
is it gonna be okay? It's supposed to be an epic. Is it gonna feel epic? Or is it just gonna be a dour, like super serial, somber shit? I'm I'm leaning towards it's Nolan.
Yeah,
He's gonna make it like he's gonna take all the whimsy out of it, isn't he?
maybe.
Oh, Supergirl is coming out this year. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
very
Great.
much. I think there's a new scary movie too. A new
Oh, and
scary movie.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, brand
Spider-Man,
new day.
brand new day. That looking forward to.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to
Oh
that
my gosh,
actually.
Avengers Doomsday is coming out this year.
I was purposely not even
I
I was avoiding that.
I scrolled down really far
Mhm.
and it popped up like 3 or 4 times before I
Mhm.
recognized it. It says Avengers Doomsday. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's coming out.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I would have been all over that shit. I would have been like, oh my god.
I don't want anyone to think that I hate Marvel
Yeah, it's
because
not
I
that.
was deep in the fucking
We
trenches.
were yes.
Yeah, I was
I paid
so
attention to like so much shit. Like all the right?
Yeah, we saw Iron Man in
Mhm.
theaters. We saw the
VHS.
very first one,
Mhm.
the very first inkling of of the MCU
Yep.
in the theater.
Up to
before-
Endgame.
Right, exactly. Were
Except for those.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And that was just such a great moment in time
It's
in like
brilliant.
in comic book history and film history.
Film history.
But you know,
Popular culture.
yeah, exactly. You know, that like united people, and
It
that
really
was
did.
pre-pandemic. And so that was like one of the last really significant things pre-pandemic.
And then it was Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yeah, yeah, then it was Barbie and
So-
Oppenheimer. Toy Story 5 actually is coming out
Gross.
this year. It is gross. However,
Mhm.
the concept is actually interesting
Tell me.
because I
Mhm.
I did not really like Toy Story 4.
Atrocious.
I
saw that in the
couldn't
theaters.
believe. Me
Atrocious.
too.
Right? Oh.
I couldn't believe that they would do that to Buzz and Woody. However, one, they are backtracking, of course.
Mhm.
Um,
Retcon. Fix it. Fix it.
Right. But the plot for Toy Story 5 is that oh my gosh, I forget that little
Bonnie.
girl's name. Thank you.
Mhm.
Bonnie, she gets an iPad.
Yes.
And so now it's toys versus iPad. And even though I know that Disney is going into this concept in the wrong ways because they just they're losing money
On
on
toy sales.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so they want to bolster those sales again by
Makes
being like,
sense.
iPad bad, iPad bad. However,
No,
in
not
doing
bad.
so, yeah, iPad is bad. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, yes, get children playing with toys again. And so that's going to be the plot for Toy Story 5. And I find it very, very interesting. I'm wondering where they're going to go with it. Like, I'm hoping that it really is like the iPad bad
Yes, I hope
kind
so too.
of
So many parents get
concept.
mad when you say that. Be mad.
Be mad.
You're making your kid dumber.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not so easy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Parenting's not easy. Your kid is better off with you giving him a cardboard box full of like random shit in the
Yep.
house and some duct tape.
I used to love that shit.
That shit was so good. Give him a cardboard box and some markers. That's better for him than the fucking iPad. Here's that.
Hey.
Hey there.
And with that,
Snowy films.
another great conversation about movies. And
Hell
this is what I love
yeah.
talking to you about.
Yeah,
My
this is
dear
what, like-
system.
Yes.
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 We ET'd.
We ET'd
Mhm.
because that's what we do.
Yes.
So drop a like and follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and follow and drop a
Yes.
comment.
Yes.
What's your favorite movie that you're looking forward to this year?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your favorite movie to watch during a snowstorm?
Absolutely. And who do you think are going to win the Oscars
Mhm.
categories this year? I am very curious because it is obvious where we lean. I want to know what
just
everyone
Sinners.
else is feeling. It's just
Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah.
And for me, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yes, Frankenstein. I'm very anxious about the Oscars. I really hope that they do it right and it's not just Golden Globes Part 2
or The Color Purple.
Yes, yeah. I'm
11 nominations and no wins. That's crazy.
hoping for a Moonlight moment.
Yeah, we're hoping for that.
Yes.
No matter what it won, though, 16 nominations, the most nominated film in history.
Mm-hmm.
It's still gonna go down with that, and it won even if it hadn't gotten nominated. It still won.
Yeah,
because it was a spectacular cultural moment.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
But I hope it actually does win, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would like it to have some.
I'm rooting for it.
We're rooting for you. We're
and
all rooting for you.
We're all rooting for you. Thank you so much once again for
Yeah.
coming back to the neighborhood and spending another movie day with me and
day.
Amanda.
Wah, wah.
If no one has told you this today, I love you and I appreciate you. You are appreciated. And I will see you again next week.
And I'll see you when I see you.
Yes.
Whenever Maya is like, okay, I had enough of her. Okay, it's time to come back now.
Thank you guys. Love you.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you for watching yet another episode of Maya's Neighborhood. If you liked what you saw today, please go ahead and subscribe and follow all these social media links up above. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you once again in the neighborhood next week. Bye. Does the Razzie stream anywhere? Like, how do you watch it?
I've never watched it. I just wait till like the winners and stuff come up. Somebody do some fan art. You did it for Roderick and Regina. You could do it for Speed Racer and Penelope Pitstop.
Quickly and now.
Please.
Blonde. Yeah. Blondes have more fun.
Oh, you've never seen Earth Girls Are Easy?
No.
Oh, that's another. Again, I got 5 other movies besides One Battle After the Other that I'd rather see again.
And Marty Supreme.
You can be short, ugly, and an asshole. Wait, no. I'm not saying.
Girl, what the fuck? You can be short, ugly, and an asshole.
I said that stupid shit about short, ugly, and an asshole. You're gonna edit that out, aren't you?
Probably not. I'll put it in the end, maybe.